Hey guys, this is Nod Lambers of Invoked 101. Today I'm going to be filling in for Ben 10,000 of YGO because he is sick and he asked me for a video. I asked him what kind of video he wanted and he said a deck profile would be fine, and something I haven't taken a look at and I felt was appropriate would be doing my Elemental Hero, Omni Hero, Hero Mash deck profile. I thought this would fit perfectly over here since he's supposed to be the superhero of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I got Mia over here in the background, as has kind of become standard for some of my deck profiles. And if you feel like checking out my channel, it's at Invoked 101. You can check me out on Instagram, also here on YouTube. And if you feel like checking out Mia's channel, she is at Angel of Alchemy on Instagram and also on YouTube. And she has a cute little dinosaur as her little mascot. We've been on here before, and we've had a great time. Ben's a really cool guy, and I hope he feels better soon. Anyways, with that said, I'm sure you guys have seen this before. I know Ben himself is a hero player. I'm not quite sure how similar our lists are, but hopefully it's not too similar for you guys. Anyways, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to set the extra deck and the spells off to the side, and we're going to jump right into the monsters, and I'm going to give a brief description of what each of them does. Starting off my list, I play 3 Elemental Hero Stratos, as any good hero player does. There's a reason most searchers in a deck are called Stratos. He searches any hero monster, or he pops back row up to the amount of heroes you control. So really cool guy, really easy access to the rest of the deck, as well as Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, another really good card for the deck. When it's sent to the graveyard, you get to search any hero monster from your deck, or if it's special summoned, you can search a mass change. Or a change quick play spell, sorry. But you can only do one of those per turn. On top of that, I'm also playing 3 of my favorite Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. On normal summon, he gets to special summon another Elemental Hero from the hand, or another hero monster from the hand, sorry. And then if he's sent to grave as fusion material, or by a spell card, I believe, you get to special summon one hero monster back in defense position. So really good card, really cool card. And on top of that, we have his kind of brother in arms here, Liquid Soldier, which on normal summon, you get to target a level 4 or lower hero in your grave, except a Liquid Soldier, and special summon it. And then he has the ability, if he's banished or sent to the grave for a fusion summon, so he's a little better in that sense, you get to draw 2 cards and discard 1, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. So much like Shadow Mist, where you only get to pick 1, you only get one of that one there too. For the last Elemental Heroes I'm playing 2 Honest Neos for the search, mainly because it's a good search target, and also it gets over a lot of different monsters, because it lets you target any hero monster and buff it by 25, and you can do that during damage calc, which is really nice. But also, it's just one of the best search targets in the whole deck. And then I'm playing 2 vanilla monsters. I'm playing Sparkman and Clayman, and I'll get more into this when we get to the extra deck, because I play my hero deck a little weird. But yeah, we play these 2, and some people might already know what these are for, but I know not everybody knows what those guys are used for. I'm kind of hoping Ben doesn't play the card I'm going to show off, because then our lists are probably going to be pretty similar. But that's it for the Elemental Hero, guys. It is mostly Elemental Heroes, as you can see. A big chunk of them are those guys. Moving to the Destiny Hero package, I play the 1 Plasma, the 1 Decider for the Graveyard ad, and the 1 Dynatag, and then the 2 Malicious. These are pretty stock standard at this point. I think the Decider might be a little weird, but Malicious is just for the extra hero extender. Plasma is for the turn 1 play, where we get to just skill drain the opponent's board, and Dynatag is for sending off of, I believe it's Destiny Hero Dangerous, but I don't play him, so it's mostly just a hand trap and a search target for that. Free fusion material, essentially, for any of the heroes. But yeah, Malicious is dope. Even at 2, the card is still nuts. So that's that for that. And lastly, rounding out our heroes, we have the Vision Hero package, that being 3 Ferris, 2 Increase, and I like 2 Vion. I'm a 2 Vion kind of guy. Ferris has the ability to let you discard any hero as cost to special summon itself, and then on summon, it gets to stick any Vision Hero from your deck into your back row, which is really nice. Increase, while it's in the back row, it's treated as a trap card, and you contribute 1 monster during your main phase to special summon himself, And on special summon, he gets to summon a hero monster, a vision hero monster from the deck, which leads into vision hero Vion. Vion on summon gets to send any hero monster from the deck to the grave, and then you can banish one hero monster from your graveyard to search polymerization. So they all kind of, so this one feeds into this one feeds into this one, and this one gets you poly. So yeah, really cool cards, really good engine, and it definitely buffs Heroes consistency an insane amount. Like, I would argue Heroes are probably the most consistent deck ever created at this point, and we're going to get even more into that because we have Ferris, which gets Vion, which sends Shadow Mist, which is a search. You have Triple Stratos, which is a search. You have Triple Shadow Mist, which is a search. And then moving into the spells, you have Triple E-Call, which is a search. This card searches any elemental hero. It's not once per turn. It's cool. It's nuts. Yeah, I wish every deck had a non-once per turn Rhoda. That's a lie. Actually, let me rephrase that. If every deck had a non-once per turn Rhoda, that'd be pretty nuts. After that, I play 4 mass changes. The reason I'm playing 4 of them, 3 of the original because you don't have to discard for it, and 1, 2. I want to see this as often as possible. And the reason is because if Stratos gets Effect Veilered, you can chain the mass changes to it, and then Stratos dodges the Effect Veiler. Same with any other hero if you need their effect to go off. Also on top of that, you can use this in the battle phase to get extra damage, which is really good. And this one gives you a discard, which can be nice, but we also have Ferris for that, and Ferris is searchable. I guess technically this is searchable too, but you really want to use Shadow Mist for the search effect. After that, 2 Polymerization. Yeah, they're mismatched, whatever. These are for the search targets off of Ion. I don't like playing 3. I think 2 is just right. Because sometimes you draw it and you really want to be able to search it off of Ion, so that way your vision heroes aren't dead. I'm also playing 2 Allure. We play a lot of dark monsters, and this is the draw power I decided on. Shadow Mist is dark. The vision heroes are dark. The destiny heroes are dark. It's enough darks to warrant 2. And then after that, we have our power 1-ofs, including Miracle Fusion, which is our graveyard fusion. It's also a Garnet because we can search this off of Sunriser. A hero lives. This is an E-Telly for heroes by paying half. 1 Rhoda, so there we go. We got 4 Rhodas. And then Foolish Burial, which is a 5th Rhoda because it can send Shadow Mist. So there we go. So that's 5 Rhodas, essentially. As long as none of them get ashed. But even sometimes that doesn't matter. Sometimes that doesn't matter. That's actually it for the main. I think our spell lineup's pretty standard aside from the, what's it called? The Allures. Moving to the extra deck, this is where stuff gets kind of fun. So I'm playing the 1 elemental hero Sunriser. Sunriser on special summon gets to, not on special, on fusion summon gets to search Miracle Fusion. And then if a attack is declared involving another hero monster, he gets to blow up 1 monster on the field. Or is it 1 card? 1 card on the field, destroy it. So that's pretty cool. It does target, which kind of sucks. But yeah. He also gives a buff of, I believe, 200 per different attribute, which is really nice. Here's my fun monster. This is Elemental Hero Grand Merge. He needs 2 hero normals. He gains attack equal to their level times, what is it? Times 300. And if he destroys something in battle, you can tribute him to summon 1 hero monster from your extra deck, ignoring summoning conditions. 1 elemental hero I need to specify. So he's really cool. Before moving forward, I do want to show off a Link monster before I show off the next card. This is Extra Hero Infernal Devicer. He's a Fiend Link. He needs 2 hero monsters, and you guys might have seen this guy before, depending if you're a prevalent hero player, you might know about. What he does is on Link Summon, you get to reveal 1 hero monster that has specifically named materials in your extra deck and add up to 2 of those listed materials from your deck to your hand. Up to 2. You don't have to add 2. Which is really cool. He does lock you into hero monsters. I think he actually locks you into dark heroes, or is it just heroes? You can't special summon except heroes, yeah. And then it says Fiend monsters card points do gain attack and defense equal to its level times 100. That does not matter. There's no other Fiends in the deck. Well, I guess technically there's one other one. So I don't own Thunder Giant, so I use a Lightning Golem. And I wanted to show this off because there's no evil heroes in this deck aside from this. The only reason this exists in the extra deck is to search Sparkman and Clayman. Because you can reveal this, search Sparkman and Clayman, and those 2, first of all, they have different attributes. So you make this, reveal those 2, you activate Poly to make Sunriser. Sunriser searches you Miracle Fusion, and then you fuse the Sparkman and Clayman you just used to make Sunriser into Grand Merge. So using two heroes, you get, which one of them is hopefully their Ferris and Vion, or increase in Vion because you have to tribute the Ferris. You get these two fusions, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I needed to show Infernal Devicer before I showed this, so that way you guys could kind of understand. If you have Thunder Giant, play Thunder Giant. It's sometimes, I don't know if it ever comes up, but I only play Lightning Golem for the search target. If you play Thunder Giant, you can at least summon it. I can't summon this ever. Other targets for Miracle Fusion include the Shining. He's a really neat one. He's pretty decent, gains attack equal to banished heroes. He just needs a E hero and a light. And then we also play Ab-Zero as one of our targets. He needs a hero monster and a water. The only water in our deck is Liquid Soldier, but Liquid Soldier is searchable, so it doesn't matter. Now, you may be wondering, well, what E hero do you summon off a Grand Merge? You summon Contrast Hero Chaos, and you may be thinking, well, that's not an E hero. This card, the first line of text is, this card is always treated as an Elemental Hero card. So this is an Elemental Hero. You can tribute Grand Merge, you can summon this, and the best part about this, so something me and my buddy Cardcast, if you don't know who TCG Cardcast is, he does a bunch of anime duels. He's a really prevalent hero player, and he's also in my Discord. He reminded me this card existed, and we were like, because one of our biggest issues with heroes was that it doesn't have a negate. This card says, so remember, this ignores summoning conditions. So the first line is, must be fusion summon, cannot be special summon other ways. Grand Merge ignores that. It says, while this face-up card is on the field, this card's also light. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can target a face-up card on the field and negate that target's effect until the end of the turn. It's a quick negate anything. It's so cool. It's so good. Other than counter traps, this can hit anything. It can hit normal spells, it can hit quick play spells, it can hit monsters. It is the negate that we wanted to give heroes. Granted, you can only summon it halfway through the battle phase, but it has a 3,000 attack. So, it's beefy. It has a negate. Yeah, we figured we might as well stick it in here as probably the best target for Grand Merge to summon. After that, I play one Vision Hero Adoration just as a Vision Hero to summon. I don't play Trinity, although I could. We also play Acid for our masked heroes, mainly for the Ab-Zero Acid combo where when Ab-Zero leaves the board, he destroys all monsters your opponent controls, and when Acid hits the board, he wipes all back row. So if you mass change Absolute Zero into Acid, you get a nuke your opponent's field. We're also playing two Dark Laws. They're in different spots because we have a lot of dark heroes. You can see Contrast, he's dark, he's dual attribute. Infernal Devicer is dark. The Adoration is dark, and then, of course, all the main deck ones are also dark. Plasma, Vision Heroes, etc. I mentioned earlier that we can mass change Stratos to help dodge Effect Veilers and Imperms. Divine Wind is actually kind of insane. He's a really cool hero monster. He's kind of decent. So he has 2,700 attack, which is nothing to laugh at. 27 is kind of a decent stat these days. And it says, cannot be destroyed by battle, which is somewhat relevant, I guess. And it says your opponent can only attack with one monster each battle phase, and when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. It's not a bad card to just swap Stratos into to dodge an effect. I mean, as far as, I gotta tag out my monster into something else, this is a great option. So, yeah, Divine Wind's really cool. For our other hero links, I already showed off Infernal Devicer. We also play the Cross Crusader. This is another searcher. You tribute a monster that it points to, and you search any hero monster, and then it locks you into heroes for the rest of the turn. We're also playing one Wonder Driver. Whenever something is special summoned to a zone it points to, you get to set a fusion or change quick play spell from your graveyard to where it points to your back row. So that's really cool. And then one Dread Decimator, because it makes the heroes really big, and heroes have a problem with being really tiny. That's one of those things that has always been a problem with heroes, is that they're always really small and easy to deal with. But yeah, which you can tell, Wonder Driver's 1900, this is 25, Cross and Infernal are 16 and 17 respectively. But yeah, this is the extra deck I've been using. This is the extra deck I have no problems with this. I've not really had any situation where I felt I needed a different hero monster. I have the whole access to everything heroes have to offer right here, aside from Malicious Bane. And if you really want to play Malicious Bane, like you could cut the Shining which, yeah, that's the only thing you would need. You would just cut the Shining, and you can still play everything the same. You just add 2 cards, and you could cut the Allures. You could cut Allure at that point, because Allure won't matter once you have those. But yeah, the only reason I don't play those is because they're expensive, and I never pulled them. But yeah. Big shout out to Ben 10,000 for letting me come on his channel and put this little deck profile out there for him. And I hope you guys appreciate this. I hope he appreciates it, filling in for him while he's sick. With that all said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my own channel as well as Angel of Alchemy. She's back over there. And don't forget to subscribe to Ben 10,000. There's the button right there in the description, or down next to the description, I should say. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully he'll be back next week with more great videos for you.